Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a special edition of Wolf Den. This is Wolf's Survival Kit / Bug Out Bag episode. Hope bunch of people saw Leave the World Behind, and they know that I'm into prepping and survivalism. So I'm going to show you a quick kit that you can keep in your vehicle in case anything goes wrong. Keeping it at your home is a whole different story, but this is for your mobile survival kit. So we're going to get into it quick and have fun with it. So first you need is a heavy duty backpack, something that can hold a lot of stuff, but at the same time be light and effective, right? So a lot of pockets and very strong, and that won't kill your back. That has extra support. All right, first we'll do clothing, and one of the clothing items that I always keep in my survival kits in my car is a rain poncho. If it's raining out, if it's wet out, the worst thing you can do is get wet and stay cold. That is the worst thing ever. Keep poncho in your survival kit, especially in the winter time. I keep a parka in my survival kit. All right, this is a North Face parka, very warm, very effective, and I roll it up and I keep it in my survival kit because, especially if it's winter here up north or something like that, yeah, you don't want to be stuck in the cold. You've seen car accidents where there's like 12 cars piled up like that and people are stuck out on the highway for hours on end. You want to stay as warm as possible, so extra clothing is what you're gonna need. Extra underwear, an extra pair of pants, an extra top. Also, gloves. I keep 3 types of gloves. I keep gloves to stay warm. I keep tactical gloves, right? And I keep rubber gloves that keep your hands sanitized. Say in case you come across a human body or something like that, you want to make sure they're alive or check their pulses and something like that. You want to protect yourself from blood or any other things that could be contagions. So rubber gloves, keep a lot of them on your person in your kit. Scarves, shemags, what have you. You want to keep your head and neck warm all times, especially in cold weather. Extra socks. All right, these are actually Canadian Forces socks. They're not comfortable, but they will keep you warm. If not, carry a couple extra socks. They can keep warm because if you get wet, if you get your feet wet for any reason, you need to switch those out. Get your feet warm as soon as possible, because if you're on a long ruck, hike, or adventure to get home, the last thing you want are wet feet. Trust me, that will keep you going. Feet, extra hat, all right? You lose a lot of heat from your head. That is the most important thing to keep covered is your head. First aid kit. You need a first aid kit, maybe a heavy duty one. This is not a heavy duty one. This is a regular first aid kit. This is a mini one that I always keep in my car, even if I don't have anything else in there. First aid kit is important. Then food and water, hugely important. You can't stay alive if you don't have food and water. Follow the rules of the threes. You can last 3 weeks without food, but you can only last 3 days without water. Always carry water when you can. And if you don't have one of these, what you should also invest in is one of those straws, survival straws. You could just put in any form of water pretty much, and you could get water right out of the base. And this is the MRE, meal ready to go. You don't have to have one of these. You can have a whole bunch of little of those nutrition bars, if that can get you through a few days if you need to get home or wherever you're going. Food and water, must. Okay, so last but not least is the rest of your survival items. Hugely important stuff. Now, let's go from flashlights. All right, you always want to have a good flashlight with extra batteries in your kit. Very important, especially if you're lost at night or any situation. If you can get a tactical flashlight with a strobe part that can strobe, this would be great for flagging down help if so needed, right? Flashlight and extra batteries, huge for your car kit. Communications, right? Say if you're with a friend and you guys get separated for some reason, or you need to separate for some reason, like the bad horror stories that they want to split up. 2 radios that have good distance. You don't have to spend a fortune on these. These are Bofangs. You can see in my link in my bio where to get these for a great price. They last for a long amount of time and have a pretty good distance on them. This is a special product I'm going to be doing a special edition on, a special episode on. These are ultimate matches. Get a fire source in your vehicles, in your kits. These are little flares that can heat up anything, that can start a fire pretty much anywhere. I'm going to do a special episode on these. Also keep a lighter or matches and anything else. Also, go and get the lint out of your dryers. You can keep that in a plastic bag. Those start fires immediately. Amazing. So something to start fires is hugely important to survive out there. Who knows what's going on? Just in case it's not winter, you need bug spray. Keep it around. You never know what may happen. This is a survival whistle with a compass on top. Always keep a compass on you, right? You never know where you're going to be. You never know what kind of technology might fail. Keep a compass with you at all times, whenever you can. Hugely important to know your way around. Teach your kids north, south, east, and west. Never eat soggy wieners. A lot of kids these days don't know where the sun comes up or where it sets, or even how to get home using a road map or a compass. Compass and survival in case you get lost or you need help and you can't yell anymore because your voice is gone. These are great if someone's searching for you. Keep one of these in your kit in your car. Charger for your electronics. Keep an extra charger charge that you can carry on in case you need your phone and is getting low on power. You want to be able to keep your electronics charged at all times, just in case of emergencies. Painkillers, iodine tablets, or anything else that you may think of, or anything that you may need, say be insulin or EpiPen. Always keep extra medicine on hand in your medic kit or where else you can find it. Or your EpiPen, keep it in a pocket that's easy to get to quickly in case of an emergency, or if you need to tell someone how to get it. COVID test. Yeah, that's right. This is a favorite among some of you. I have tons of these things. They might even be outdated at this moment because I had these in the car during the big C word epidemic. Just in case you run into people and you're forming a survivor group or something, don't trust anybody. Test them. Happen. And look out for those symptoms. Be aware. These are smoke grenades. People ask, why smoke grenades? What? Say for some reason you organize with authorities if you needed to pick up or help, and they're sending a chopper in. Lord forbid you ever get that lucky, and say you're gonna pop a certain color smoke. Yellow if it might be a little dangerous. I have green in case if I'm saying it's a clear, safe area to pick me up. I also have red in case if it's a hot zone and they need to pick me up. So smoke grenades is one of those things a lot of people don't even think of. These are made by Enola Gay. Last but not least, a gas mask is huge. You guys saw my other video that I sell these. There's a link in my bio. And my #1 rule is that a lot of people have no idea how important a gas mask may be in a survival situation because they don't anticipate what they should. And these things are amazing. Make sure you have the right filter. Make sure you know how to use it. And make sure you have it snug on your face so that you don't let anything in, because you never know what might happen for you to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. It could be a dirty bomb went off somewhere. It could be some kind of other agent that you see people falling. It could be a fluorine gas attack. It could be a chlorine gas attack or anything else. Keep a gas mask in your vehicle. There's a link in my bio to get them for a great price. And yeah, my big rule is that if you can't breathe, you don't need any of this other stuff because you're not going to be around anymore. Guys like me who will be ready with these are just going to go and pick up what you have and keep moving. Sounds ruthless, but that's what happens in a bad scenario in the world. So this is everything I just covered here in my backpack, ready to go just in case. It's going to be in the trunk of my car in case anything happens. Now, the one thing I didn't cover is things to protect yourself with, and it depends on where you live. Some countries, states, what have you, provinces, you're allowed to carry certain weaponry, firearms, mace, expandable batons, anything else. Think of what you can carry to protect yourself, because one thing we learn in the C word or in all those end of the world movies, apocalypse movies, that you can't trust anybody, right? And it's sad to say, but it's the truth. So make sure you are trained with whatever you have in your vehicle. Make sure it's legal, and make sure it will protect you and yours from those who would do you dirty, because there's always going to be people out there like that. This is Wolf Den. Please hit that subscribe button, comment down below anything I might have forgotten, and just hope we never need to use any of this stuff. I'll see you in the tall grass.